Listen, I don't know about you, but I've started a business so I could do this. Travel, be with friends, be with family, create memories. I didn't do it to sit at the computer all day. I didn't do it so that I could just be in countless emails and Zoom meetings. I did it to create opportunities for myself and opportunities for others. So listen, if that's something that interests you, enjoying time with your friends, being out and about, definitely drop by Erica Williams' Classy Climb blog. Check out the YouTube channel. We've got over 2,000 videos of free information that's actually changed people's lives. People actually post their new jobs, their new careers, their new businesses all the time over at the channel. What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. It is very late. I usually don't do them these late, but it is what it is tonight. Oh, we had a full Sunday. I'm talking about walk in the park, sauna, hot works, all of it. You name it. It's been a great day. But I already know what time it is. It's March Madness, baby. I was at the lake today and it was full of people. And I just want you to understand, okay, what happens after March. A person like me, I'm planting my garden. I'm moving to my new spot. I got all this stuff going, right? I want you to understand people are getting into that mode. Now, I'm going to show you a couple clips. We're going back to the 90s. I'm going to keep this I guess this is my new for the next couple weeks. We're going back to the 90s, right? I found another hat that's a traditional hat. I'm going to go back and grab that one. But we're going back to the 90s. What's rich? What's middle class? Land grab 2025. You'll see some stuff this week come out. I already done 5 podcasts. My mouth is just like, drink water. Drink water. I have 4 podcasts tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great month. Blessings on blessings. So listen, how can you really benefit from Trump being in here, real estate, the markets? Everybody's telling you everything's going to crash here because it's all going to fall. Listen, you guys know what's up. I tell you the truth on this channel. I've shown it to you for years. Over 10 years, I still get countless emails of people on the East Coast. Hey, Erica, you know, I have this property. I've inherited this property. I know this person. What do you think about this deal? I get those all the time. We're going to be more proactive on those because it is a crash year. For some people, it's a crash year. For some people, it's the best year ever, right? And it will stay that way because you have to understand where you are financially in the scheme of things. When you see people online like crying about their insurance, crying about the cost of things, this is the first time people are being awake. And people don't like being awakened from their sleepy state, right? People don't like you saying, hey, maybe it's time for you to get a management job. Maybe it's time for you to move up in your company. Well, I like doing what I do, Erica. I just want to do just enough. I want to do just enough not to be fired and just enough. And that's what they want to do. But guess what? Adult life don't let you do what you want to do, baby. It don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So listen, let me show you this. I'm going to start with her because she's the funniest to me. But I just want to tell y'all, every day, I thank y'all for all the emails. I thank y'all for all the messages. We receive them. We're going to work through a lot of them. You know, if you know, you know. As we're pivoting, as we're growing, I have a field trip I'm doing to the Carolinas. And so I'll post some stuff up for that for you guys. And that'll be April, May. We also have a field trip to Cleveland, Ohio. That'll also be like May. And I'll be out of the country, but I'll be back for some other stuff. But I will have a lot of opportunities before June, which is the official month kickoff of our inner circle this year, the 2025 to 2026 inner circle kickoff group stuff. You guys will see it. It'll be great. And I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna start here because I love starting with the truth, and I love starting. If you are in Charlotte, North Carolina, anybody know Charlotte, North Carolina, put it in the chat. Let's go there.
And cotton fields. We have lots and lots and lots of white collar employees that come here ready to run it up. According to this study, you need to make nearly $100,000 to live comfortably in Charlotte. It says you need to make about $92,612 to live a comfortable lifestyle. And I want you to understand, this is not for the household. This is the average person. That's one. That means if you would like to purchase a house, you need to be at this income or more, little to no debt, and probably no kids. Now, I know back in the day, $90,000 got you somewhere. $90,000, you was on some, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon type stuff? You were one of those people that ate Vanetta ice cream. Y'all remember the ice cream that had slices? Yeah, you were one of those. Now, baby, you're barely making it. Okay, so come to Charlotte at your own risk. But whatever you do, come with some money. I don't know why they're talking about bringing CIAA back to Charlotte, because I personally don't want it. But if you are someone that wants to live in Charlotte, be prepared to be part of the upper poor. I know y'all remember this chart that came out sometime last year.
Y'all see that chart?
When everybody was like broke, very poor, upper poor, surviving the middle class. If you move to Charlotte, you are going to be in the upper poor, the upper echelon of upper poor, or surviving. Okay? A study came out today, and let's talk about what life is going to look like. You think you coming to the Queen City?
Hold on, can I pause it? Let me see. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me pause. Okay, can y'all see this? I hope it's big enough. It put poor or near poor, 32,000 or less. Come on, 32,000 or less. Come on. What do y'all think? Talk to me in the chat if you hear this late. Lower middle class, 32,000 to 53,000. And they put beside it, very poor. Middle class, 53,000 to 106,000. Somebody said upper poor. Now, if this was New York, I'd say definitely. But Charlotte has its places, spots. Upper middle class, aka what they call surviving, 106,000 to 373,000. And then, of course, rich is 370,000 or more. I want y'all to understand, this isn't just Erica coming up with numbers. This isn't just me saying this stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Because you got to realize, if I'm in Charlotte, I can show y'all some realtor.com right quick. You know what I'm saying? There's some million in Charlotte that you like, whoa. Listen, Hoover, Alabama in the building. Listen, you know that Hoover, Alabama, where all those CEO companies moved down there to Lower Birmingham, Alabama. I was in Hoover. Hoover was on MTV 2 days, showing you the football team and how much money they was making. I was down there in Hoover with the Red Cross after Pell City had a tornado. Trust me, y'all had big money down there. Big money. Big money. The police force in Hoover was all Ford Tahoe. I'm talking about brand new Ford Tahoes. They had money. They didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do with it. Alabama tried to pass a law about the illegals. Man, they emptied out a whole apartment complex, all 500 units overnight. I mean, there was nothing left but a few broke down Hondas. And people were like, bring the children back to school. Because guess what? All them people took all their kids. So the school was like, we're missing 700 kids a day. And I said, you're going to keep missing them because they ain't coming back, baby. They ain't got time to play with y'all. This is why I want you to understand this talk about illegals. People that's trying to be here, people that's really trying to be here and buy houses and buy property and do stuff, they figuring out ways to be legal. They figuring out business visas. They figuring out how to apply for paperwork. They're not playing them games. They'll roll in with some legal people. They'll marry one of their daughters. Come on, man. Come on. Knock it off. Bought a house in Hoover 2000s. Man, you bought that house for 80 grand. Big old brand new house. Okay? Not some grabbing some wings right now. Hoover's nice. Come on. I'm telling you, listen. I'm just like, Hoover, come on. You can't buy nothing in Hoover for under 400,000 now. That's what I'm telling you. Listen. And I was in Hoover. What year was this? Was this 2000? Y'all can't even remember the year. That's a damn shame. Hold on, let me think. It was before that, though. I worked Red Cross for 4 different years. But long the story short, get off that story. But long the story short, I was down there with my mom, and there were people who worked at the Mercedes-Benz or one of the BMW or Mercedes-Benz. Anyway, long story short, it was a black dude who worked at one of the car places, and he was working a warehouse job, making $70,000 a year, and was like, "Yeah, I just bought a brand new house. House was 120 grand, big old 3-bedroom bathroom." He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to go to Atlanta, get a girlfriend from there." And people just thought like, "Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy." And I'm like, "No, them girls knew. they won't make it in no Atlanta. They won't survive it. They wanted a husband. So they went right on down there to Alabama. So keep it a buck. Anyway, I just had to, sorry, I took off a tangent on Hoover just because my memories from there. This applies to most major cities. This is what I want you to understand. The top 20, there's only 20 cities in the whole United States that produce 2/3 of the whole GDP. So you telling me you live in Ohio? I'm not trying to be funny with y'all, but I don't even be caring. I'll be like, do you live in Cincinnati? No? Okay. What are you talking about? It's probably a very non-productive city. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just want you to keep it a buck. Just want you to keep it a buck. We're talking about real definitions of what is middle class, what is poor. I lived in Noda District, paid $400 just for my side of the rent. My other roommate also paid money. And we stayed in our friend's house that he had flipped but ran out of money. I can show you Noda District right now, and y'all gonna be like, that's insane, Erica. How is that even possible? Honey, first of all, it started out with, and I'm being careful, the gays came into town and was like, oh, this is a nice old Victorian houses. Let us refix these up and get them looking nice. You know what I'm saying? And they always do that, whether you're in upper midtown Dallas, what is it called? Upper whatever in Dallas, all them places. Now again, hold on. I'm gonna bring this price down before I show y'all this. And I'm gonna come back to her because she got a lot of good stuff she say. And I want y'all to hear it. But I want y'all to understand these are real numbers. These aren't Erica felt this way, and Erica's telling you these numbers. Go to Atlanta, go to any of these cities. This is why when you see married folks, white, Indian, Asian, yeah, they live in the city because they can afford to. Yeah, the kids go to night schools. Yeah, the kids in the traveling sports teams. It's all about who you're dealing with on a daily basis. Where do you want where do they acquire all these resources? 9 times out of 10 a job. I know everybody thinks all these Asians and people, parents are giving them money, but I literally have had friends who have, I mean, I hate to say it, they're an orphan. Damn, that's real cruel, but that's the truth. She's an orphan, and her daddy was like, you know, he's like, I'm holding on, and he died by the time we left college. She didn't even have a house, nothing. She had their car. She had the mama car and the daddy car. That's what she had leaving college. She was a nurse, so she had to do what she had to do. She went and been a nurse up in Virginia, and I'm telling you, she owns 4 or 5 houses now. She back in the Carolinas, but at the time, I just want people to understand, like, majority of 80% of all multimillionaires right now in America are self-made. Now, what do I mean self-made? Let's clarify that. After 1980s, a lot of people who were long time money went bust. Our family had huge farms. We went bust, right? Not too big, but we went bust. A lot of our friends and family who, if they didn't own anything in Fayetteville, they moved on, or they moved to country little nowhere towns because they was broke. Like, I'm telling you, like, after 1980s, a lot of this stuff got reset. So where do they get the resources in? It's usually from having a high skilled job. I have friends who got in high skilled government paid jobs fresh out of college. They were done by 32. They started having babies at the house. You start asking questions. They're like, girl, well, you know, I worked 10 years. Like, they always throw it off. Girl, I worked 10 years. We bought this house, and now we just budgeted. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man's still working. And this is why this whole conversation about marriage and people still get married. Like, I posted the football players and people like, oh, they didn't learn. I'm like, learn what? The majority of society, upper made society, are getting married. And buying houses. Listen, self-made, according to the data, is first-time millionaires basically no inheritance. A lot of the data, when they go back and research these guys, they're the first person to ever start a company. We're not talking about Bezos inherited some money, right? Bezos got 300,000 in the freaking 1980s or 90s. Plus his wife helped. That's not self-made. We know that, right? True self-made is a lot of these plumbers, electricians, they jump up and they make money. If you keep making, if some months you make 10K to 50K every damn month, at some point you invest that money. You don't buy strippers and alcohol and eat lobsters and rings and party every month with that money. That doesn't even make mathematical sense. I know crackheads right now in Cleveland. I'm not even being funny. They're former meth heads. They have a $4 million company. I had to call them to redo one of my units. The dude got the teeth that, just got the new teeth, okay? Because them other teeth was looking suspicious. And I met him at a conference. Some of his staff got the shaky leg, and they made $5 million last year in the worst economy ever. And that's just because they pick up the phone and respond to people. And these are white people, but they literally be like, what you need? We'll get on the roof. We'll do it today. You need the tub resurfaced. You need the walls repainted. Let me see if I got a guy. Let me see how I can figure it out. Right? I'm telling you, this ideal that everybody's parents gave them some money. Y'all got to retire that thing, man. Y'all got to let it go. It's really just examining your choices. Like, I'm really going to be honest with y'all. I've left like $3 million on the table in the past 2 years. I've had countless emails, opportunities, all kind of stuff where I just was like, no, I'm overwhelmed. I'm going through something. I have medical condition. I need to get focused on me. I got to calm down. I got to focus. And then I just looked up today and we was talking with some of the team. I was like, no, we got to take some of this stuff. We got to take it. We got to start taking it. We're doing the book tour. We got an inner circle. We're going to spread this stuff around because I'm telling you, every month I get anywhere from 10 to 50 people emailing me. I got a deal. I got a piece of land. I got a vacant land lot. I got a this. I got a that. What you need, Erica? I'm like, I can't do nothing right now. I'm busy. I'm going through. But that's the point. It's a math. It's just math. You want to be a referred person. I'm going to be very clear with y'all. You want to be a referred person. How can I help you? How can I assist you? Okay, I can't do it right now, but I can refer you to another person. I do that quite often. And that's what's the rest of the year is going to be for me, because a lot of times people send me stuff. I'd love to help you all. I just can't. There's only stuff in my buy box that I want to deal with. You know what I mean? So I'm going to finish. I'm going to go into the next part. Let me see. I bought a house in 2012 in Charlotte for $86,000. It's worth $350,000. And my other one's worth $400,000. You already know, baby. Love that for you. I love that for you. My ex-wife bought a house in Charlotte 160. It's now 350. Justin, I love that for her. I hope you love that for her as well. Peace and blessings. You know what I'm saying? Most people need two people to survive America. No, they don't. Capricorn, wait, no, they don't. If you want to put your kids in daycare, you need 2 people. But it really only takes your husband deciding he gonna get a higher paying job, or he's gonna have a skill. I know too many plumbers missing teeth that wife don't never work. I just know too many plumbers that I met from Robertson County, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. I don't know what's going on with their teeth. They be missing teeth. I don't know if they do drugs or they just accidents happen. One dude told us he got knocked out. I believe him. But he's one of the best damn plumbers I know. His wife don't work. I know an old black man in Fayetteville right now. He does AC units. He literally put his son in the company. His son is busy doing AC units. My mom and other people go, nah, I want the daddy. Call your daddy to come to my house. That's why he can't never retire. And also, he married a 36-year-old woman that has some more babies at his old ass age. He walking around on a cane. I'm like, who gave you a baby? Who gave you a baby? What is going on out here? So don't get it twisted. There's plenty of black men out here that are plumbers, electricians. They wife stay home. They make good money. They just don't make consistent money. If they don't answer their phone consistently, their money ain't consistent. I just want y'all to know that. We got to stop this money falling from the sky. Oh, I did. I printed it out. Hold on. I got an email. I sent this. One of y'all sent this to me. This thing had me rolling. It's people be acting like it's magic money coming out the side. Let me see. Do I have it? One of y'all sent this to me and it was somebody's ad. And I laughed so hard. I said, thank you for sending this to me because do I have it? Dang, I might not have it, y'all. Let me see. Oh, let me see if it's another email. Oh no, I can't find it. But it literally was talking about manifestation. And I talk about manifestation to y'all, but I don't sell it to you as if I just keep, praying in the sky, magically money will come up to me and I will be I don't do that. No, don't put that on me, y'all. I don't do that to y'all because I know that's not how it works. There has to be work within the framework. There has to be work. Dang. When I want to show y'all something. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry. It be always something, Y'all sent me something. Y'all be sending me stuff. I be rolling. I be like, this is crackhead thinking. Okay, so this is Charlotte, right? You're talking about $13 million houses. Now let's knock this down. Let's be realistic. Let's come down a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to $2 million. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come down to $2 million just so we can, so y'all be like, Erica's showing us a bunch of $10 million houses. Okay, whatever. So now we're down to $2 million. Okay. We're down to $2 million. Okay. Let's not get it twisted. And they're still building them. Ugly looking things too. I hate those. Those are ugly. $2 million. I already know where that's in. That's in the historical part. I know that for certain. $2 million. We still at $2 million, y'all. We in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the old $400 rent. Less than 10 years ago. I'm talking about 7 years ago. You could get some $600 rent. Okay. Contingent, pending. Okay. Half-acre lot. I already know where that's at. I already know. It's a very nice neighborhood. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's nice schools over there, but it's also some crazy white people over there. Ashton Oaks. Look at this. Look at this mansion. Y'all, come on, y'all. You ain't getting no 7,000 square feet in New York like this. Come on, you're not getting no 7,000 square feet in Baltimore like this. You're not getting this pool. You're not getting this damn castle with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Come on, man. Y'all see what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, that's California prices. Nah, this is Charlotte, North Carolina prices. That's the good. I'm telling you, you're not getting 5 bedroom, 5 bath in no California for this size. You're not. You're not. Look at this. Look at this. You're not getting this. You're not getting mini baby castle in Pennsylvania for this. You're not getting. Look at. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. You're not getting this. Stop it. Knock it off. Okay. Let me go back some more. I just want to show you, like, when you're like, what's going on in Charlotte? Contingent, pending. Okay. Big old 4 bedroom, 4 bath. You used to get a house like this. You used to get a house like this for $150,000 in Raleigh. I'm not even playing with you. Okay. Now you still can. There's still plenty. Like, I can flip the script on this. Oh my God. So many are pending and contingent. I can flip the script on this and show you where these are 200,000 still. You get small, not no 5 bedroom, 5 bathroom, but you can get, a smaller version of this for 200,000. 1.7. Ugh, they always do them ugly pendant lights. Ugly. This is contingent. Somebody already locking it in. That's hideous. I hate that. Okay, so I just want to show you that. When people talk about Charlotte, oh, Charlotte, I'm like, what are you talking about? Now I can go like this real quick. We can do it for the sake of the argument of the show. But let me come down to 400,000. Okay, 400,000. I'm still looking at 1,400 homes. Okay, man, these in Charlotte used to be 80,000. I'm not even joking. Countrywide, when Countrywide went bust, you could get some of these townhouses for $25,000. That's how crazy this is. This is crazy. But again, pays to buy early. That is ugly. Ooh, some of these are so ugly. $399, not with the steps. I gotta step up to heaven to get to my door. Y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing. That's ugly. Baby, new construction. Let me tell you, if you're gonna be in my inner circle this year, or you're gonna be inside some of the we have a group before the big group, but I'm telling you, we'll show you how much it costs to build these. We'll do the whole numbers. Like, I have a video already recorded on one of my projects, and I'm gonna put it in there. Y'all see it. I'll show you the whole living room and everything. It is crazy. Y'all gonna be like, what? I'm just telling you. Let me get out of there. Next 6 to 9 months is gonna be the last affordable years in Charlotte. It's crazy. He said 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,500 square foot house in California, 1 to 2 mil. I throw up. I would throw up. In California, it's probably 10 mil. I mean, it's crazy. A new build 3 houses down from me went up for sale for 2.7 million. I'm curious as to who purchased it. Well, also too, again, I'm gonna tell you like this. Some of these builders are only marketing to out of towners. They're not marketing to you. Like I don't know how to explain this in the nicest way, but they literally run ads and they talk to realtors in New York, California. They only talk to people out of state because that's who they want to come buy this stuff. Um, let me show you this. But I'm just telling you, just have your phone on a referral system. If people want to talk to you, it's nothing but referrals. The whole digital liberty warriors and digital businesses. I'm telling y'all, I literally can show you in 4 videos and be like, boom, this is how you do it. Done. You want to have your phone ringing off the hook the next 30 days on nothing but real estate? I got you. I got something. I'm gonna put the video out. You're gonna see it. You're gonna love it. Okay. Salute to Brandy. Okay, because Brandy is one of the people who's taken all the breadcrumbs and all the conversations and all stuff and actually implemented it. Her and 4 other people. And I have a couple of videos and I'll show them to you. But I'm telling you, these people are not marketing to y'all. They're not. Because most people be at their house. Right? They're going to be in the city a little bit, but they're going to be at their house. So when they can afford these size houses, they really do it. They do it big. Let me go here. Let me show you this.
Spread fear and false information around the home buying process because I tell people that they have to have money to buy a house. So if you're interested in purchasing a home, if you want $1,000 a month payment, stay tuned.
So Realtor.com did all of the work for you, compiled a list of the top 10 states that have the lowest monthly mortgage payment. This list was compiled in January of 2025. So let's see if you live in one of those states. So coming in at 9 and 10 and tied for $21.40 a month is Oklahoma and Missouri.
Couldn't pay me.
Then followed by Mississippi, Kansas, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, and then we start to get under $2,000 a month. Now, I want you to understand that we're looking at the median mortgage payment, right? So median is in the middle. So you have half above, you have half below, but this is normal. So then you get to Michigan, okay? So you're at 1983, Ohio at 1864, and coming in at the cheapest monthly mortgage payment on average in America is the state of West Virginia.
West Virginia.
So let's not forget when we start talking about how much a house payment is per month, it depends on how much money you are putting down. So it's based off of your loan amount. We have to factor in things like your property taxes, your homeowner's insurance, your mortgage insurance, and any homeowner association dues that you might have. So,
okay. I love how the first comment is, my Atlanta people, please stop asking me for this. Here's the proof. Now I can get y'all 1,500 mortgage in Villa Rica, but y'all don't want no townhome and you don't want to live in Villa Rica. Anybody from Atlanta, please tell me what's up with Villa Rica. Please talk to me. What is up with Villa Rica? I just need to know. I am an outsider. I don't live in Atlanta. I just need to know what's up with Villa Rica. Static Shock, Erica, you would consider me a brokey, but I'm in the beginning stage of wealth. The video played yesterday with the guy talking about corporations taking over real estate was a little discouraging. All this seems like a race against corporate domination and globalism. So Static Shock, I don't know why. I don't know why you took that from the video. I don't know why you would need to be discouraged. I mean, you just need 2 years working history, 2 years of your property, your taxes, a good credit score. I mean, you can get a house with 550 right now. I mean, you literally can get a USDA loan, no money down. You will have some closing costs, 30 to an hour outside of town. Just go, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally been showing you guys for years how to get HUD, how to get tax deeds, how to get tax liens. Any of these things are possible for you. You know what I'm saying? Like any of these things are possible. Like you don't have to wait till you get your dream home. And most people don't. They get a smaller home and then they go up. You know, they rent the first one out and they go buy another one. She said, it's dang near Alabama. I don't go to Villa Rica unless they send me for work. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, Villa Rica's far. Thank y'all for letting me know. But I just want you to understand, like, there's no need to be discouraged. Just you have to decide what part of the game you want to play in it. Let me scroll down here. Where is it at? I know I had something. Oh no. Oh, so with a grain of salt, I'm gonna show y'all this. Don't be upset. This was two white ladies who are actually professional white ladies, got into a racial slur match with their landlord when they found out they were black and some other issues. And this is what they did to their house. So brace yourself. Trigger warning.
Everybody want to be a landlord. Everybody want to have passive income until it's time to cough up some money. Y'all, look at this.
Shorthand version of the story, Caitlin Poor and Kathleen Kennedy lived in our family's rental property for a matter of a week and basically took it from this to this. And here is the damage, and here's what happened. As we're pulling up to the property, we see water just covering the parking lot. There's water on the outside of our house, water surrounding the property, coming out of the side paneling. The fire alarm is going off. We open the door, and there is water everywhere. The entire first and second level is completely covered with water. It's seeping through everything. And basically the ceiling is caving in. So the fire department had to come to shut the alarm off, and they pointed out where Caitlin and Kathleen had actually unscrewed the toilet and damaged the pipe to where they could tell that it was intentionally done. We saw where both of the pipes on both toilets were destroyed. And the water was turned on, so basically it would run.
When I saw that video, my jaw dropped, and I immediately thought to myself, this is why you can't have bad credit and no money buying a house. When you want to become a landlord, even though you may turn your primary residence into a rental property, you gotta have some money. You cannot go into these business endeavors with no money, because if you have no money and bad credit and something catastrophic like this happens, how you gonna pay for it? What you gonna do? A lot of times people only view having an investment property as passive income. Well, honey, this thing just went from being a passive sport to a very active sport. It went into a very active and expensive sport, because I was watching and I was reading some of the comments, and I believe she said that her insurance company is not going to pay for that. They said that they're not covering any damages that were done intentionally. Now, the tenants, they had rental insurance, but that covers them and their belongings, and they got the hell out of Dodge before they did all of that. So now what? Because that thing is destroyed.
Okay, so there's more to that story. There's like racial overtones. There's some other stuff going on. And I just want people to understand that, like, I just want y'all to understand, you can get, if you can, there's like 4 or 5 cities and states where you can get 2 or 3 clusters of properties that are cheap, right? I would, if I were them. Okay, I'm gonna read Sherry's thing. I'm gonna tell you what I'll do. She's absolutely right. My boss said 40. Yeah. Okay. So what I would do, because it's water damage, I would gut it down to the seams. I would let them. I'm not even gonna fight on the mold on the other side. I'm gonna let it be gut down to the seams, to like the sticks, to the. If I got to pay out of pocket for the gut, let's do it. But I'm gonna gut it down to the studs. Okay. Once it's gutted down to stuff, because when water starts at the top of the property, baby, you're not gonna pass no inspections. I would gut it down. It would be a gut job. We'd gut it all the way down, and I would probably focus on, depending on what the money situation is, I would go focus on making some other active income. I know y'all gonna be like, what? No, I really would. I would not spend my nights and days doubling down on that property. When I know right now, I'm telling y'all right now from my emails and my check-in today, I could go pick up 2 or 3 properties for $89,000. And I'm talking about fully renovated, completed, already done. I'd pick those up instead. And then that way, when I come back to a loan officer, I've got 3 or 4 rentals. I've got equity on the books, but I do need a loan, because I just don't see, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. We're gonna gut it out, because that level of destruction, I'm gonna gut it out. Where's the other thing I had to show y'all? Let me show y'all. Okay, yeah. Let me show you these tenants. I don't want to scare y'all. That's not the goal of any of this. It's not to scare y'all. It's just to prepare you for some of the stuff you're encountering, right? It's really just to like some of these deals you may want to cut loose. This is why I talk about new construction so much, because I think it's a better way to go. Fix and flips have their place in certain cities, and you can still make money. But overall, flipping, that's a very you on a tight walk. You got to have your phone bring it. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you these people real quick. Now, before I finish showing you this, now they got them up out of there, and I think they had some tussle, but I'm gonna leave that alone because they got this up north, folks. This is what y'all. I'm minding my business. He basically says in the chat that he had to tussle, but let's go ahead and get it. I hope everybody's seeing this. His mortgage is $290,000. His building value is $650,000. So he's like, okay, should I rent it again or should I sell it? I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna sell it. After you put all that work in there, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna be out of goodbye. Have enjoy it. Peace out. I'm gonna take that cash and I'm gonna go invest in a different area because there's a reason that type of tenant was there. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna say it like that. Okay. Hopefully y'all get what I'm picking up and putting down. But I can show y'all. I mean, just countless things where I can show y'all where we're buying stuff, tax deeds for very low amounts, and working with some credit unions, as we have been as of late, and there's just things I'm working on to show y'all because I just think a lot of times people are like, Erica, what can I do? I'm like, if you got a good job and you have followed all the steps we've been talking about over the 10 years we've been doing this, I promise you, it doesn't become a money issue as much as like, can you show a bank that you have a deal under contract? Can you show a funding bill, a person, a partner, whoever, that you have this opportunity? And a lot of people, because they are, and again, I'm just trying to be careful because they get real niched into what they're doing in life. Like they're a nurse, so everybody didn't know as a nurse, so they don't really focus on that. Or if they're just niched into what they're doing, they sometimes don't open their horizons to talk to other people. I literally can show you steps that it don't take long to get out here, Facebook Marketplace, a few different things, a few auctions, and you'll stay rolling. You'll stay rolling. You'll stay full of money. I mean, land flip and all this stuff is not new. It's just I want people to prepare themselves as we're going into a slight crash. People that like where I'm from, there's been 100 new land lots come on the market. Like my sister's a young agent, but she's already got listings. That's how you know when the market is shifting. You dig what I'm saying? Like people, every time she's doing hair or she's at her salon, oh, I have a piece of property. Does your sister want it? Does somebody want it? I can give it to them. I can do this. I can do that. I can sign this much over. Trust me. Like I know when there's a shift, and there's a shift in our part of society. Like, but there's just some people in our financial spaces that they would have held onto their daddy, aunties, whoever's house for longer, but really it ain't put no money in their pocket, and they don't want to put the investment in there to go put sweat, blood, and tears in there to go clean it up, do all that stuff. They'll let this stuff go. I personally don't want to deal with renovations or flips because they get on my nerves because you keep digging in the walls, you keep finding more S. But I like new construction. I like flat land. I was going to get perfect land deals, but you can find some stuff. So let me read some more of these comments. City cut my water off and called me suspecting a leak. Come to find out the renter had left the faucets running when he left. Luckily, it was only 2 days before they shut it off. See, let me tell you something. We just had a water. I got photos. I got all kind of stuff. Where somebody, the cleaning lady, left the faucets running. CertaPro was in there making their best money. Y'all, let me tell you, after looking at that CertaPro bill, I'm telling you like this, I'll need to invest in a CertaPro. I need to know, they need to give me a franchise. I'm so serious. I want one now. Took 2 guys, a bunch of machines. I'm like, what's up with this bill? Listen, I'm telling y'all, next year, what y'all gonna see the rest of this year and next year, nothing but mold ads and commercials. We got a mold sniffing dog. We got a water leak person. Like, you're gonna see so many ads for that business. That is one of the middleman to service businesses. I'm telling you, like, let me get that CertaPro franchise. I'm gonna be talking about it all the time. Humans is mad crazy. Honey, they was listen. I don't know what happened, but they got them out of there. My mom and grandparents were landlords. My whole childhood was cleaning out of houses after Section 8 renters. There's one white guy. He's so funny on Instagram and on YouTube, and he just screams. He's like, another Section 8 rental. And he just screams. It's the craziest thing, but he always shows them after they tear it up. And they be like, man, you're just making this up. They don't tear up every room. He's like, sure, they do. And it's like, it's real crazy. But he puts kids to work. He puts a lot of people to work cleaning up his places. Can the landlord sue the tenants for intentionally? Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get them arrested and say it was racially based because they have the audio clips of them calling the N-word and some other stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a part of the game. I mean, you can chase these people down, but people file bankruptcy all the time. I kid you not. People will file for bankruptcy. And I want y'all to understand this. When I talk about business ownership, I don't talk about it from a perspective of I just don't want to work with people and work a job. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying from a legal perspective, it's hard for lawsuits and all kind of stuff to dig around and get in your business to give money out for lawsuits. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm for real. Like, a lot of people think like, yeah, I'm gonna sue these companies. And I'm like, first of all, you don't know nothing about captive insurance. You really don't. And that's the crazy part. You don't know anything about captive insurance. Number two, you don't know how and where these people move these companies. Do y'all remember Rich Dad Poor Dad, and somebody sued them and the judge was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you $1 million. And then they looked up and they said, oh, this company ain't got no money in the bank. And everybody's saying, see, Rich Dad Poor Dad has been fake. Nah, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that was just one of their 150 LLCs they have that run seminars and all these different stuff. Now you may say, well, that's ridiculous. They shouldn't be, they shouldn't be claiming bankruptcy and all that other stuff. But people do it all the time. They do it all the time. If Rich Dad Poor Dad got hit up for $1 million in the bank and then they go and they say, ain't no money in this account, we can't do nothing with it. Y'all not hearing me though. That's why I just want you to understand, like, a lot of people want you to believe that they're out here. Yeah, I found out this company don't make no money. No, they make money. They just moved it around. Right. But if you're working a job, you're receiving a 9-to-5 paycheck. Oh, honey, they can come in your bank account and take your money. That's why when you hear all these baby daddies like, oh, they started taking money from me. And I said, well, did you get behind? Are you in arrears? Yes. Oh, you in arrears. Okay. So that means you haven't been paying for, a year or two, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't get there overnight. It didn't just happen overnight, right? So you got to be careful when people start telling you these stories online, because they be big stories. I had this one thing I was trying to show y'all, but I can't seem to find it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. I think I have it here. Hold on, let me see. If y'all enjoy the content, drop a 1 in the comments. I know it's late. I apologize for making a show late. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, yeah, this is the one I want to take. So Brandy might be able to tell y'all the truth on this one. Let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all this one. Okay, here it is. It took me a minute. I apologize. Here you go.
We don't know shit except loan officer ring. Okay? So anything outside of that, don't ask, because all we're going to do is Google it the same way that y'all do. I'm just going to give y'all a little cautionary tale. Hey, y'all. Hey, my name is Joy Bailey. I'm a licensed mortgage loan officer here in Charlotte, North Carolina, licensed to do business in over a dozen states. I've been a loan officer for 10 years, and I have an accredited mortgage professional designation. And I talk about the good, the bad, and ugly of home loans. And this is ugly. This is a true story. I am not the subject of the story, but it's a true story. Y'all, when you ask a loan officer something that is outside of the scope of their expertise and they volunteer information, do not take it. Find the appropriate professional to give you professional advice. When y'all ask me about credit, I be like, I don't know. I don't do credit repair. When y'all ask me about taxes, I be like, I don't know. I don't know nothing about no taxes. When y'all ask me about something related to financial planning or financial advising, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know nothing about no financial planning and financial advising. I can tell you about interest rates and loan products, and that's about all I got for you. There was a story that a loan officer was speaking with an applicant and told the applicant that they could qualify or would potentially qualify if he or she went and had their taxes amended. Now, for those of you all that do not understand, self-employed borrowers often struggle to get qualified because they don't always show enough income. I would never, well, I wouldn't say I would have never. I was raised in a bank. And in the banking world, saying, hey, go and amend your taxes is called coaching the borrower. And I was taught never to do something like that. So you know, this ain't going to end well, right? So the borrower goes, amends their taxes, and finds out that it's going to take about 6 months for the IRS to update everything. Basically, this borrower no longer is going to be able to be in position to get the money out of their house that they needed to achieve the goal that they had. And they're furious and they're filing complaints and they're very upset, as they should be. And it all stems from a scenario where a loan officer was overzealous and said too much about knowing too little. So be careful. Let me tell y'all a little secret about loan officers. We don't know shit except loan officer ring.
Okay. Now, why did I show y'all that? Here's the problem out here. There's a lot of people say, "Oh, I know this, I know that," and we don't all know. We don't all know. I've been a real estate agent. I've been an investor. I've bought and hold. I've land flipped. I bought tax deeds. I've actively been in the field over 15 years. I still don't know a lot of stuff. Y'all can get on for me. I'll be like, girl, I don't know that. I'll have to look it up. I'm not certain. Now, you're going to say, well, Erica, if you just niche down real hard on one thing, you would know more if you just niche down. And I'm telling you like this, that's not my goal in life. I've watched people I know as adults try to niche down on one thing. One washout of their career comes. One incident, one car accident, one stuff happens. Now they're stuck like Chuck. They don't know how to pivot. They like, oh my God, I might have to sell my house. I'm like, you've been doing this 20 years and you might have to sell your house? Like, where your money been? So this is why I've always been very ambitious to like, let me put some money in my stock market, even if I'm just buying and holding. Part of what I told y'all and I posted it on the wall, I got on the phone with Dr. Chaz when I was like, okay, Dr. Chaz, I want to flip some, I want to do some stocks, right? And I'm like, you know what? I don't have the bandwidth. I just don't have the bandwidth right now. I said, look, I'm just going to leave this money in CrowdStrike. I'm going to leave it in 2 other stocks, MicroStrategy and another one. I left it for 6 months. I made more money in 6 months than I think I would have ever made trading stocks. Just being honest, just leaving it there because I wasn't not certain. And so if you're not certain, don't listen. I have friends who've been doing loans in New York for 10 years. He don't know nothing about loans outside of New York. You ask him about Connecticut. He like, what you talking about? You ask him about New Jersey. What you talking about? He knows the programs and the information of New York. That's it. And yes, can loan officers make more money by taking on other cities and states and being, licensed to do other states? For sure. For sure. Okay. But at the end of the day, I just want y'all to understand, like, go to licensed professionals. And if you see my channel, I keep sharing with y'all licensed professionals, people that know what they're doing, people that do this on a daily. Okay. I do it all the time. Okay. So nothing wrong with this. I just like her page. I think she does an excellent job. She's hilarious to me. Go where people know what they're talking about, right? Or they've been doing it for a long time. It's not that hard, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all something you're gonna see a lot of is people talking about group homes and adult living. And there's now I'm not knocking. Okay. I'm not a specialist here, but when people say unlicensed group homes, my back itches because I'm like, what? Unlicensed? So I know people are advocating that, but if I were you, you're gonna see a lot of marketing on that. I've seen like a lot of marketing. Like let me show you this right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh man, can I pull it up? Do y'all remember Justin Waller? Y'all might not remember him, but Justin was talking that women's. He was hanging out with Andrew Tate, all that stuff. He women's. And then, but Andrew Tate and them got that kind of them women's issues, okay, that they were having. They was holding the women against their wheels over there. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna tell you that's what they was doing that. Now he still got the pictures of them up here, but let me see if I can pull it up. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you the page in this. He switched back to what he been. How'd you make your money originally? Construction. I'm gonna show y'all a lot of people while y'all out here talking about women's. Don't trust these women's. These women's got you, and it's like, ugh, yikes. Like you still there on that topic when everybody that's in this space now. This here he is. You can play the game and run it up real quick. Get your followers up real quick. Got a picture of Donald Trump. Got pictures with the Tate brothers. Got pictures with, look at that, Patrick Bet David. Okay, now they know they all short. That boy right there, they got heels on, standing up beside him. Okay, so you can go look. He was talking women's. He took some of that women's content down. Now what? Let me go over here and show you. Let me show you this. All right. 5 skills you need before the crash. Right? You got the mastermind going, talk about real estate. Why are people having to do this? Because you cannot spend your day bullshitting.
Happen. And every dream I'd had about a prosperous start.
Wait, before I show you this, I am in no way supporting this, promoting this, agreeing with this. I'm just letting you know, people have a tendency when there's a crash time to get into groups. And the more you get into groups, you can help push each other and you can help get each other funded. You can help get each other processed. That's something I'll talk a lot about this year. There'll be like a 60-day window for applications and different things y'all see for the inner circle stuff. But by June 1st, if you ain't in, you ain't in. It is what it is. Well, our sales rep will let you know and all that good stuff. But there is, like, when we're moving, we're moving. When we got deals going on the table, there's your deals on the table, right? We'll have some videos so you guys can see some of the stuff behind the scenes here for this channel. But there's a reason I keep talking about pivoting, because I'm like, when economies are really tripping, yes, can you make money with digital products every single day and twice on Sunday? But you need to be having the real long-term focus. What is the focus here? It's for us to have assets so we don't have to work jobs we don't like. We don't have to do projects we don't like. We don't have to work with people we don't like. We can focus on things we love and crafts we love. So let me play a little of this, and then y'all can give me y'all feedback and we'll close it out.
Start to my career was all but gone. I'd read Rich Dad Poor Dad that previous fall, understood the power of real estate, but with no job, no money, and what seemed to be impossible economic times, I simply could not see a path forward in my vision for real estate. But I was wrong. The issue wasn't the market. The issue wasn't the money. The issue that I didn't have the skills to take advantage of the 2008 crash. Every part of me wishes I could have another shot at 2008. but I can't. However, over time, I learned that these things are cyclical. And as we stand in front of the next big wave of destruction, the opportunities for real estate are just as big as they were in 2008. If you're anything like me, you want to take advantage of this next big opportunity. I invite you to join me and the Allies Army to be on the right side of history in the next economic downturn. Not only are we going to teach you how to start a real estate business that you've been thinking about starting.
Now let me go and pause there. I ain't trying to get no free promo. Chris Roon is the real deal. He been in Louisiana, been real deal boy forever. No, not taking anything from him. I just want y'all to understand, like, when the economy started showing its butt, all these people that's been talking to you about this silly mess, they don't do this silly mess no more. And they don't have hundreds of followers. This dude, Chris Roon, has 58,000 followers. And he talks smack. He talk heavy smack. That's why when y'all be saying this to me, I be laughing. I be like, Erica, you so harsh. I'm like, have you heard how these white men be talking to y'all out here? I'm talking about reckless. There's 2 people I have coming on the channel coming up. And we got to see with the Chris Roon thing. But Real Life with Keith, I got to see if we can find it. But Keith is out there out of Myrtle Beach area. You know what I'm saying? He been doing real estate for 30 years. So I don't know if I have it, but I don't think I have it. I don't got it with me. But here's the thing. I just want to let y'all know, when you see me talk about these people, I'm still going to have great opportunities for you guys to talk about tech and getting higher paying jobs and digital marketing. That's all true. But what are we doing with the money? Where are we going to put it? Where are we going to invest it? Where's our active income? You know what I'm saying? Active versus where you're going to put it. Because by the time you look up 2-3 years, when I sit here and show you these videos that it only took a year to 2 years for people to have 2 or 3 rentals and then they just chilling. When you have a Dion come on and he's like, I made $60K a year and I bought 18 units, by the time 10 years later turned around, 10 years gonna pass either way. It's up to y'all. I have had a beautiful 10 years. I've been able to really extend all my networks. I've been able to reach out to people anytime I need something. They've all been helpful and forthcoming. But that just takes you being active in life. People just pay attention long term what people doing. When I was an INS agent, okay, maybe IRS, people always ask me for help with their W-4 forms. When I was a personal banker, people asked me everything from mortgages, taxes, consulting, everything. And I'm telling you, because the average person don't have these people in their family. The average person don't have a lawyer in their family. They don't have a doctor in their family. They might have a nurse. They might have a trucker, but they don't have all these different people in their family. So that's why I'm telling you, getting into these groups or getting into positions where you're interacting with somebody that's around you. You're interacting with somebody that's in ICU nurse, right? You're interacting with nurses and people who are actually caring about what they're doing. I'm telling you, there's 2 people I know right now that have 3 rentals. Them 3 rentals bring them in almost $5,000 a month. And they're in a highly paid job. They bought those rentals. If you've been in my tax deed course, 2 of them, you might know. They bought that house for $18,000. They bought another one on a tax deed auction. And they fixed up all 3. And they got rental. They got rental money. So y'all just gotta be how you want to do this. Not knowing I was just there pushing paper, opening and closing. I had an office, but I was just to look good. I'm telling you, the average person, you're doing the job for them. The current mortgage broker I had to work with, I'm literally having to do the damn leg work for him. I've been on the phone with IRS. I'm doing the work for the agent. She's like, oh, did you send that? No, I've been sent it. Can you fax it to me? I don't think I can fax. I want the supervisor. Ask do I come back? Oh yeah, I can fax it. So you was gonna make me wait for you to mail something in the mail to me, snail mail for 6 weeks when I tell you I need it next 2 weeks? You're gonna be on the phone with people, y'all, and you're gonna be doing their damn job for them. I don't think y'all understand me when I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be on the phone with people the next 2 to 5 years that are lazy millennials and Gen Zers. They're like, huh? Then you on the phone with Gertrude, and Gertrude just trying to retire. So she ain't in no rush to help you either. Unlicensed group home. That sounds like a hostel. Listen, I'm telling you, I done seen too many people advertising that already. I'm like, please don't. I have friends who have group homes. They're legitimate. They got the license. They have the staff. They have the protection. We'll have them, I think, on the show probably end of the month or maybe next month. Don't do it. I'm all licensed and government credentialed up. Wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, it's just to protect yourself. You need a license to get paid for Medicare. Thank you. You know, people out here advertising things. Never mind. Let me stop. Let me get out of there. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be good. So listen, I'm talking about space cadets. I'm talking about weed heads. I mean, these people, I don't know why they show up to work or how. Like, why are you here? All right. So if you're watching tonight, thank you so much. There are 2 people sent me a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 89,000 townhouse for sale. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Anytime y'all see this channel and I'm talking about real estate, I'm talking about anything, I really do appreciate when y'all send me emails. It's no disrespect if we don't get back to you fast. We just don't have that person on staff yet that can really hop on these phone calls, but I really do respect it. Thank y'all for thinking of me. I mean, we had 2 people out of Raleigh by something near where I'm from, and they got them as rentals and they want to show it to me. I appreciate all that, y'all. I really do. I really take it a lot of pride in the fact that y'all are taking action, and a lot of y'all will see stuff this year. So this is your girl Erica from the Classic Clown blog. We're gonna show this clip and then we're gonna get on out of here. Thank y'all so much.
This is Brandy Williams of Williams Accounting and Tax Services, located in McDonough, Georgia, WilliamsActTax.com, giving a testimony to Erica Williams. Just want to thank you for all your encouragement and support. I am out here at a photo shoot for my second flip that we just finished, my first JV, which went very well. Got a book coming, Flipping with Friends in 45 days. Again, I will rave again and again about that boat party and winery that just changed my life. I met so many people, and I won't name all the names, but you know who you are. Again, I thank you for your support, and there's more to come. 2025 is just getting started. Y'all check out Erica Williams. Get the game, execute, and keep your documentation. Thank you, y'all. Bye.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Listen, it's all love. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna have her in an ad. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be juicy. It's coming out this week. And listen, you guys, your girl, I've given you 10 beautiful years of marketing, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and real estate. And so I hope you join me on the next 10 years as we pivot and change and grow and have different things here. And I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all. I love that for me. And thank you so much. It's your girl out.
This is David W. Williams, and I'm giving a testimony to Erica Williams and her team. Because of the advertising relationship that we were able to develop, my company had the best month in the month of November for the whole year of 2024. And I'm talking about our sales were 3 or 4 times any other month during that particular year. And I know it's because of the relationship that I had with Erica and how she worked with me as an advertising partner. So now here's the benefit of working with her and her team. She's going to communicate to you what you're going to get as a result of working with her. She's going to over deliver on her value that she's providing, right? And she's not going to do a one-off deal. She's going to really invest in your success because she's really invested in making sure that you're going to get a success story from working with her as an advertising partner. So if you're looking to drive more sales, you're looking to bring in more leads, and you're also looking to get more exposure to what you're doing, you want to reach out to Erica and ask her, can I advertise with you?